Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Jaclyn's journey. It's been at least 4 months, I believe. I needed a break, but I am back on it. Today is my first day, okay? So right now it is August 1st. I know you're not watching it on August 1st. I've been telling myself since the beginning of July, August 1st is it's fucking game day. It's go time, all right? My birthday was in July. We did some traveling. We went to party in Miami. We just got back 2 days ago. I knew my schedule was gonna be crazy. And I was like, you know what? August 1st, it's time to go. Well then, this last week, we officially signed our wedding venue contract. So we've been going back and forth with them. We officially signed it, which means we have a hard date, like a date that's been set in stone. I cannot believe that I'm gonna be Mrs. Jordan Tory in 9 months. Oh my God, okay, it's just like so crazy. It's just like another thing for me. I work very hard and very well when I have some sort of date in mind, you know? So knowing that I'm gonna be a bride in 9 months and I wanna look my absolute best, I feel so motivated and so excited to take care of myself. So I just kind of wanted to like catch you guys up on like what I've been doing, what life has looked like for me recently, the past 4 months, all about the fitness journey. So I had to take a step back here on YouTube because maybe I should pause for a second. I'm talking really fast. Cheers. I had to take a step back from YouTube for a while for myself, for me mentally, because I opened up about alcohol. I opened up about alcohol abuse, about using it as a coping mechanism, about using it to help relieve anxiety. And I should have known what I was doing. A lot of people in my life was like, Jaclyn, you're opening up a can of worms and people are gonna project and you're gonna get a lot of comments you don't like. And I was like, it's fine. You know, I always think like only my besties are watching this video. I forget like I'm putting myself out there for millions of people to watch, you know? Anyways, I just got so many comments from people about the alcohol specific situation, telling me how I needed a rehab and I needed a sponsor and so many things. And obviously I understand that that's just people with their journey. Like I get it. Like a lot of people need rehab. They need help. They need sponsors. They need these things. Of course, I've known several of them in my life. For me, that just wasn't the case. It's not the case. And I knew that. And I started getting so insecure from the comments on YouTube. So I started talking to my therapist about it. I started talking to my friends and family about it. I was asking Jordan, like everybody, my doctor, I reached out to like everyone and I was like, do I need rehab? And everybody kind of had the same response where they kind of tried not to laugh at me and they're like, you're being ridiculous, Jaclyn. Like there's alcoholics who genuinely need rehab and you're not one of them. Like enough, like stop making this so much more than what it needs to be. And I was like, you are correct. So at the end of the day, you know, I really did use alcohol to cope with anxiety, starting with the lipsticks. Before the lipsticks launched, it was just like, I partied when I wanted to party and that was it. Like alcohol was just for fun. And then when the lipsticks launched, I very quickly realized like, oh, when I get drunk, all these feelings, they go away. And it makes it just easier to deal with. And I'm able just to like watch a movie and get drunk and focus on that instead of the reality of the situation. You know, talk about being a shitty CEO, but that's what I did, you know? And then it spiraled out of control. And then anytime I would get anxious, you know, whatever time of day it was, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I need a drink and it'll get better. So now I'm at the point where I have done over 60 sessions of neurofeedback. If you guys have not heard of it, you should look into it. Or if you or someone that you know struggles with anxiety and talk therapy isn't working for them, it is the most amazing thing in the entire world. I did several rounds of it years ago, but this is the first time that I've been consistent about it. And it's 30-minute sessions. You go in, they like put little sticky things on your head, and it's literally like training your brain to be better. It's like when a dog goes potty outside and you give it a treat, that's literally what it is, but for your brain. So when your brain is making proper connections, like anti-anxiety connections, I'm trying to explain this the best way possible, it basically rewards your brain by like making the screen like bright and colorful. You don't have to think, you don't have to talk, you literally just stare at a screen for 30 minutes. And I'm telling you, my anxiety went from a 10 the last like 5-6 months to a 2. Like I still feel anxious on a daily basis, but it's the kind of anxiety where it's like my fingers and my toes will go like a little numb and I'll be like, whoo, and it'll go away. I mean, it used to be all day, every day, and it's just been amazing. And I feel like my anxiety is at bay and I'm able to finally live my life, be happy and enjoy little things. I could never enjoy anything because I was just so anxious about everything. And it's like I had to have a drink or two in me to feel normal because I was so anxious. It's like those first 2 drinks, I'd be like, okay, now I'm a normal person. And it just sucked. But I'm very proud of how far I have come. It's been amazing. But as far as my fitness journey goes, I've been consistently working out for the most part, but haven't been pushing myself consistently. You know what I mean? So like consistently like walking, you know, just like, cause for me, I'm like, I need to keep my body moving. And when I first started this whole fitness journey, I was 183 pounds. Now I'm literally sitting at 171. Like I don't gain or lose. I'm literally at 171. I basically eat whatever I want, but like I have like some little rules for myself. Like I don't eat heavy meals late at night, but I'm just keeping myself at the same weight just because I am consistently doing cardio, but also I'm just kind of like once a day, I'm kind of like eating one thing that's crappy and I'm just like, oh, whatever. And I'm over it. I'm sick of it. This last week, we went to Miami to celebrate my birthday with some friends and we just ate and drank the entire time. And I'm like, I've been home for 48 hours and I'm still in recovery mode. I'm like, holy crap, I hate it. Like, I forget how bad it makes you feel when you just eat like a plate of fried food and just like, oh, the diarrhea, the stomach ache. Guys, I was so nauseous at one point in Miami. I was this close to throwing up. We went to Poppy Steak and had the best time ever. Like probably some of the most delicious food I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm not kidding. For like 2 hours, I thought I was gonna puke. I was holding it back. I was like, don't do it, because I have a fear of throwing up in places that aren't my home. If I'm home and I feel that sick and I have to throw up, I will. But like, I will like plug my nose and hold my breath if I'm not at home, because I'm like, I ain't doing that in someone else's toilet and trash can. That's disgusting. There's been other asses in here. I'm not putting my face in there. I'm like totally getting off on a tangent. So anyways, back on track what I'm trying to talk about. So yeah, today is my start day and I am so excited because I've been like getting ready and prepared for this for the past couple of weeks. I'm like, on August 1st, bitch, like this ain't happening. You know, like you ain't going to brunch with your girlfriends and having 2 rosé spritz. My game plan is I have reached out to friends of mine that have successfully lost weight, built muscle, just looking fit, feeling great. And I've asked them what it is that they're doing. And I'm going to listen to them and myself and my body. And I know what works and what has worked for me in the past. And I'm going to give it my all for the next 6 to 8 weeks. And if I don't see any differences in 6 to 8 weeks, then I'm going to then hire a nutritionist and a personal trainer. And I'm going to go that route. But I want to really push it. Now that I'm not making excuses, you know, for other things. I feel like the last time I was here on YouTube talking about this, my mindset, I look back at those videos and I kind of cringe, because it's like, I know everyone has to go through the process, but I'm like, oh my God, girl, calm down. Like the fact that I was like fluctuating in weight so much and I wouldn't eat like 1 carb for like 6 or 7 days. And then I would go to my favorite restaurant and I would probably eat like 2,000 calories minimum of just carbs and fried food. I'm like, dear God, like Jaclyn, you can have a small bowl of pasta every couple of days and not, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just very dramatic with it. And I know so many people were talking about how like I was just falling into diet culture, and that might be, you know, but I'm gonna just eat clean. I'm not gonna eat late at night. I'm gonna snack minimally, only on healthy foods. And I'm gonna use my friend's advice and I'm gonna see what happens and if it works. And if not, we'll move on to phase 2. But girl, I have goals and I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on this wedding. We are gonna be spending a lot of money on this wedding. At the end of the day, I know so many people are like, they'll talk about like fat phobic and they'll talk about, you know, body shaming and things like that. And I got a lot of comments about that in the past when I filmed these videos, you know, and it's like at the end of the day, I love who I am. I do. Like, I love me. I love my personality. Like, I think I've got a pretty face, you know, I do. I love my heart. I'm a good person. I do not love my body right now. I think that that's okay. I'm not like, this is disgusting. Yeah, you piece of shit. But like, I don't love it because I don't feel really good in it. Like, I'll show you my insecurities. Hold on. I never do this. Hold on. But like this right here, like you'll never see me wearing this. Like I would never be caught dead in this. And I know some people will be like, Jaclyn, what are you talking about? But like these arms, that's just like not me. I don't feel like that's my body. Like this right here, like I would never ever wear a tank top out of the house. And now I feel like my mom, because when I was a kid growing up, my mom would be like, oh, I would never wear a tank top. Oh, you're so lucky that you get to wear things like that and show your arms. And I would be like, what's wrong with her? And it really bothered me. Like as a little girl, I looked up to my mom and I'm like if you don't like it, then change it. Like I didn't understand the issue as a child. Like I thought my mom looked beautiful and I saw nothing wrong with her arms. Like she'd walk around in her bra at home, but then when we leave, she would have to put on a jacket and I'd be like, I just don't get it. Like, why does she leave the house, you know, in jackets and blazers all the time, like in the heat, just because she hates her arms so much? And now I'm like, I'm the same freaking bitch. I'm doing the same thing that bothered me when I was a little girl about my mom. And it's like, it's frustrating. And I just want to feel good in my skin and I want to feel confident, you know? And it's like, it's not like I need this all to get smaller, but I need to get more toned. I need to get more fit for me to feel the confidence that I want to feel. And I think that that should be praised. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're unhappy with your body, then do what you need to do to change it, you know? And it's like, I heard someone say one time, like, you're not fat, you have fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't consider myself fat, but it's like I have fat on my body and on my bones and I don't like the way it feels. But at the same time, I will look at women who are literally 8 sizes bigger than me and I'm hyping them up on TikTok and Instagram because I think they look so freaking hot. And I'm like, oh, and I'll like show it to my friends and I'll be like, how come she is 6 sizes bigger than me? And I feel like she is so freaking gorgeous. And I'm just like, wow. But then I look at myself and I'm like, ugh, like it's this level of confidence and it's the way that I feel, you know? And it's like, it's not about the way you look, it truly is about the way you feel. That's what it comes down to. It's about the way you feel. And when I'm on my shit and I'm taking care of myself, I feel good, you know? And when I don't work out for a week and I eat fried food and I drink and I'm just, I don't feel good. I feel heavy and gross and I don't want that feeling. So that's my motivation, is just to tighten up, because the last thing I want to do is like lose a bunch of weight and not work out. That's not what I'm looking for. Like, I'm just looking to like feel fit and look good along the way and get confidence. So that's what we're going to do. I'm gonna take you along with me. I've got my Apple Watch. Today is obviously day one. I woke up and just put on makeup and now I'm here. So I have not worked out. I'm gonna have to work out later. End of day workouts are something that really work for me personally, because it helps keep me good all day. Cause I'm like, nope, can't eat that like fatty food because it's gonna feel like shit in my stomach when I work out later. You know what I'm saying? Can't have a drink because I'm not gonna drink before I work out. And then when I work out at night, I'm like, oh, I feel so good. And I'm just like in a good place, you know? So I'm gonna get a workout in later tonight. I have therapy here in an hour. Gotta keep working on that brain, so it just keeps getting better and better, and I'm happy to be back, guys. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of weeks. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Another thing is, I weighed myself today, which I literally am like the exact same weight every single day. That hasn't changed in weeks. Because like I said, I am doing cardio, but I am eating what I want. So I've just been in maintenance mode, I guess. But I weighed myself, so I have my weight. Yeah? Are you about to bring me food?
Yeah.
This is the meanest thing that he could possibly do.
What?
You know that today is day one. It's August 1st. Whatever
salmon.
You're bringing me. He's bringing me salmon. Jordan's filming TikToks now. Oh my God.
Obviously, you just avoid the rice and you can scoop a little of the mayo off if you want, but it's not
I mean, I technically can have the rice because I'm allowing myself 1 carb a day and I haven't had carbs yet.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, look at that. He remade the Emily Mariko salmon bowl. That looks freaking incredible. Wait, is this literally for me?
Yeah.
I'm not that hungry. I won't be able to finish it.
That's fine. What do you think?
I mean, this is a 10 out of 10.
Let's get it.
Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? I weighed myself this morning. I told him I've been in the exact same weight consistently. And then we need to do my measurements today. I don't know how long I'm gonna go without weighing myself, but I don't wanna weigh myself every single day because that's something that I fell into, and that was really, really bad, because I would literally starve myself at night. Like, not starve myself, but I would have like a light dinner and then I wouldn't eat for like 4 hours, 5 hours before bed. I would only drink water and I'd be like, I better wake up in the morning and at least go down 2 ounces. And then I wouldn't, and I'd be so angry, and it was just toxic. I think I should weigh myself once a week. And then I did.
More so measure yourself, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. So I obviously can't show you guys because they're nudes, but I do have a picture of myself. I just flashed my nudes on the screen. I do have a picture of myself like 4.5 months ago where I'm standing in the mirror naked, and I have another picture of myself from like 2 weeks ago, and the difference is insane. It looks like I have lost, like I've showed all the girls in my family, my friends, it looks like I've lost 10 to 15 pounds in those 2 photos, but realistically on the scale, I think between that time, I only went down 3 pounds.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, it's because you're also working out and I use weights, so it's like maybe I'm building muscle, maybe it's inflammation, I don't know, but my body looks different, but the scale is not validating the work that I put in. So the scale, I'm only gonna weigh myself once a week, but I'll measure myself once a week as well. And the only thing is, I am going out of town to see one of my best friends. I have not gone to see her in like 2 years, since before the pandemic. So I'm leaving in the middle of this month, and while I'm gone, I will cheat. Like, I will eat and live my best because the restaurants near here are incredible. Thank you, I love you.
Love you, I'm gonna go work out.
Okay, go work out. Fit fam. But yeah, so I'll cheat when I'm gone because I feel like that's just like a must. I mean, if I was really dedicated, no. Maybe I shouldn't cheat. No, I'm cheating. What the f? I have to cheat when I go see Linda. Like, I have to, because we'll eat such great food. But like, for instance, this Friday is his friend's birthday. They're all gonna go party in downtown St. Pete and like live their best. They're gonna eat, they're gonna drink, and I'm gonna stay home. And I know that I could go out and just like drink water and not make unhealthy decisions. But for me, I personally rather just give a birthday gift or do lunch another time with him to celebrate and stay home by myself that evening and take care of myself. And then Jordan can go out and he can have fun, you know, because it's just like, I do have to make sacrifices in some areas, because otherwise I'm gonna make excuses every couple of days, and I'm gonna be like, oh, well, it's so-and-so's birthday. Oh, well, it's this holiday, you know, whatever. Oh, it's Taco Tuesday. Like, I can come up with an excuse every single day, and I don't wanna do that. So I'm gonna make sacrifices in order to stay on track. Other than when I go see my friend, I am gonna eat and live my best. We'll still work out, but I will eat what I want. But yeah, other than that, let's see what happens in the next 6 to 8 weeks. And I just do wanna take a minute to say thank you so much to all the support when it came to all of my vlogs for Jaclyn's journey. The amount of support that I got from you guys was so incredible, like so incredible. So many of you just understood everything. Like, and I look back at those videos and I'm like, damn girl, you're a mess. Like, I was like up and down. And I don't think that my brain was aligned with my body, in the sense of like, I wasn't ready to dive in yet to like this whole fitness thing. But at the same time, I was like, I wanted it. Like, I hated the way I looked, but like I wasn't in the right space mentally. And I'm very thankful for therapy helping me through that, and Jordan helping me through that. Like, so thankful just to help get me in a good place. And now I feel so motivated and so excited. And before, it's like all I thought about was like my next unhealthy meal. Like I just couldn't wait to have my unhealthy meal. Oh, this Sunday I'm gonna go to Roca and I'm gonna eat pasta. It's like, and that's all I thought about. And now I'm more focused on like the results. And like now my thought is more like, how good can I feel? How mentally clear can I feel? How sharp can I feel? And I'm really honest to God, I'm not like craving stuff like I used to anymore. You know, like before I went to Miami, I was eating super clean for a couple of weeks and I just like didn't even think about it. You know, it's just like, I just want to feel good. That's my motivator right now. And it's so much easier said than done because I physically and mentally could not have done this a couple of months ago. Absolutely. I was incapable. I was so sad and anxious and depressed. I just cried all the time. I just craved comfort food. It was just not good. I'm saying this because I'm just trying to tell you guys not to be too hard on yourselves, you know? And like through this journey, if I seem like I'm living my best, just don't forget that it's also just social media, okay? Everything you see is just split seconds of people's lives, all right? So keep that in mind. Also, last thing before I sign out, please, you guys, if any of you have had success in feeling your best and looking your best, whatever it may be, please leave comments down below, DM me, tweet me. Like, I would just love to have that community of encouragement and what's working for us, especially as women, you know, like what's working for us as women, as a range of 25 to 35, what's working for you? What's a secret? You know, like one of my secrets is my greens that I drink every day and my electrolytes. Like if I drink one big glass of greens and one big jug of electrolytes every single day, it's one of those things where I'm like, if I miss it, I feel a difference in my body. And I know that there's definitely things for everybody. Like, what is your thing? What's your favorite snacks that are go-to and actually easy? Like any encouragement that we can get going here for women and feeling our best, please throw it this way. Let's build a community together and let's have fun, okay? I'm so excited. I'm gonna turn up my Apple Watch today. I'm gonna set my calories higher, my exercise ring higher. That way I work out even more and get the body moving and sweating even more. So that's it. I know this is a super casual video. I'm just sitting here at my vanity and don't have like fancy lighting or anything. I'm filming this on my phone, but that's it. Okay, so let's dive into it. Let's get back to Jaclyn's journey. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in the next one.